Simon & Schuster Audio presents Vote for the G.O.A.T by Terese. Read by Sarah Naughton and Stacy Gonzalez. To Valentina, with all my love. Chapter 1. Get Goated. Joe Belmonte. Late July, the summer before 7th grade. My middle school had a goat mascot. I'm not talking about a cartoon logo or some dad sweating through a ratty Halloween costume on the sidelines. This was a real, live, baaing, chomping, frolicking goat. Her name was Somerset Babette. She was glorious. One sticky morning this summer before 7th grade, Babette was barreling my way at full speed after Mom dropped me off in the school parking lot. A girl in full soccer regalia followed, hot on her hooves. Normally, Babette roamed a little fake farm, which was really a fenced-in patch of grass with a tiny shelter as far as you could get from the buildings on our North Jersey campus, next to the soccer fields and backing up onto Green Acres land that could never be developed. Which was why I was so confused by the chase unfolding in front of me. I finally recognized the soccer player as Meg from 6th grade social studies, hollering over Babette's bleats. "Be the beast, Joe! Set a block!" she yelled. Amateur. I let go of my crutch handle, grabbed the grapes I'd snagged from the fridge on my way out that morning, and offered them up with a smile I saved exclusively for my ungulate friend. If we were in a cartoon, that little goat would have come screeching to a halt, smoke billowing out from her little hooves at the friction, for how much she loved grapes. And me. But because this was real life, Babette stopped with a simple bounce and a hop. Goats are the one time reality is better than the movies. Her tongue tickled my palm as she glommed up the treat. Meg, all out of breath, grabbed her collar. There would need to be massive amounts of cheese to bait me out of a run like that. She'd be great on the wing, Meg said. Why did you let her out of her farm in the first place? I asked. Oh, you know, I love to start the day with some light terror. Dude, I got here early for warm-ups before my game and she was already in the parking lot. The situation you entered was actually an improvement. I turned toward the little farm, where one of the many rotting planks had fallen from the fence. Babette didn't even have to jump to escape. How exactly were you planning to capture her? I asked, petting Babette gently. Chase her up a tree, obviously, Meg answered, and pulled up the fence planks to put them back in the post slots. The fix looked less than secure. I took the tracker tag off my bag and attached it to Babette's collar in case she escaped again. That wasn't a permanent fix, though, and I needed her safe before I turned morning chores back over to 4-H for the school year. Caring for Babette was my favorite part of summer break. Most kids might not want to spend their mornings shoveling goat poop, but we never went on vacation anyway, and I shared a bathroom with 4 older brothers. Babette had nothing on their collective stench. I was the first to sign up for morning goat care at the end of 5th grade. This summer, after 6th grade, we were old friends. It felt good to keep Babette comfortable and bring her a little joy. I went for a shovel to manage Babette's droppings, but Meg took it out of my hand. I have it, I snapped. I'd invented a spring-action shovel that attached to the end of my crutch so I could do the job one-handed. That adaptive shovel won first place for our grade in the science fair. It should have won the whole thing. Only they can't have a 6th grader upstaging the 8th graders. So they gave the gold to Seamus Walsh for an egg drop demonstrating Newton's first law of motion. Like that hadn't been done a zillion times. After the fair, I gave our principal a presentation on why we should patent the shovel. But he said there wasn't a middle school intellectual property budget. Some people have no imagination. If you're on poop patrol, you should be dressed for a farm fest and not a runway, Meg said. It is just a wrap dress I upcycled from thrifting, I said, though I didn't actually take the shovel back. There is nothing just about your style.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?